We're sat sucking on that sweet, isn't he? Yeah.
They're lovely, them. They are
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
Oh.
I wonder if I've got any teeth left helping Karen out eat them all.
You can sit there if you want, Karen. Sit down and do
Just
it.
in shock, Karen.
I'll be here for a while.
He touches out the shot.
Don't worry, we've only got your leg in it. Good morning, ladies. Just going to sit up close to Robert so I can read your messages for now. So everyone's saying good morning to you.
Morning, morning, morning.
I know, that's Charlene's.
So today, as you all know, we're going to be doing a demonstration on Andrew's legs. I haven't shaved them, by the way. That was the last resort with him. He said definitely no.
Could have done one.
Hey,
Could have done one.
what? And then go to Leicester like that. With one shaved leg and one not, and one tanned and one not. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, Michelle. No, he's not petrified at all. Are you?
No, not at all.
No, he's that laid back. He could never be petrified. You know, it's quite scary because Jonathan came to work with us. My son came to work for us in January, and he's so much like his dad. It's scary, really scary. I've been looking forward to this. Just been called into work, so we'll watch on catch up. Oh, Lisa, that's a shame. Good morning, Joe. You're going up that fast, I can't read it. Good morning.
Sarah
God,
Parker
Lisa,
says,
he
God,
must be
Lisa,
really, he must really love you. You what, sorry?
He says he loves you. You must love him. He must love
You
you.
must
I
love
do.
me to do this.
Aww.
Yeah. Aww.
Morning, Sandra.
The problem is you can't really do a self-tan demo on yourself, because you'll be in the position where nobody really wants to see it, and all you're going to see is somebody's head. But it's always best to try and do it on someone, and that way you can get a full demonstration in then. I mean, I've positioned Andrew like this, and I'm hoping that you will get to see it. So do shout me if you can't. And then we'll just reposition him. But I'm hoping that you can actually see him. So laid back, way to go, Andrew. He's too laid back sometimes. He infuriates me. He's always tormenting as well, and that winds me up. So yeah, but he likes to.
I'll do you later.
He bloody won't. He bloody won't. Anything he touches goes like boom. So he ain't touching my tan.
Morning,
No,
Janet.
not that I've got any. Not that I've got any. Can you hear Karen? She's doing. Can you just hear
I'm coming in.
She's gonna be reading the messages, because obviously I can't see and do the demo at the same time because I'm blind as a bat. I can just see you now. So what I'm doing, I'm close to the camera, but I'll be moving back again in a bit. So, oh wait, not on a camera.
That's naughty, Lorraine.
No, not on a camera. Right, okay, so let me just talk through what we do have. This is my own little demo box, my little bath box. I got it for a present many moons ago from one of the kids, and it was full of bath bombs and things. So I kept it, and it's now my fake tan box. So basically then, you do need to prep yourself before you do any type of tanning, because if you suffer from dry skin, you do need to get that gone first. So running up to your fake tan application, you do need to shower, and you do need to use the Prep and Prime or something very similar. You don't have to actually use Prep and Prime, but we have got it in. But you do need to use some sort of formula that will eliminate your dry skin. And this here is a glove, but it's a exfoliating glove. So it's like it's a skin sandpaper basically. and you pop it on. You get your solution of the Prep and Prime, and it's literally just bubbly. It's just a foam, and then what you do in the shower or in the bath, you literally just circular motion, and you eliminate any dry skin that you do have. And then the next morning, I would then do your tan. So never moisturize on the day you're going to do the tan, always moisturize the night before you do the tan. And that's simply because when you do moisturize, it dilutes the application on the day. So what happens is it soaks in with the moisturizer, and in actual fact it needs to soak in on its own to give it that evenness of a tan. So always moisturize the night before, not on the day just before you do the application. And again, don't shower in a hot shower then do your application, simply because your pores will be open and the fake tan will go into your pores, so you may have little speckles once you've got your final tan, and that's purely because your pores have had a little too much fake tan. So don't do it straight after a shower neither. So always shower the night before and apply on the day after.
How do I get in Prep and Prime then?
No, you did that last night when you showered.
All right.
Yeah. Don't push your luck.
No.
Okay, so you know, once we've done this, we will be asking lots and lots of questions. So, you can ask me lots and lots of questions. So write them down, and then at the end of it, once I've done the demonstration, then you can fire away.
Just get a parcel.
Okay, let's just hold that a second. So that is the exfoliating mitt. I do believe they're about £8, I think. And then we do have the kabuki brush. Now, in all honesty, up until Sally told me, I have never used one of these before, and they are the best thing ever. So you know, when you're applying on your hands and your feet and your ankles, you know how before when you just splot it on and it looks over brown, and that's because you put too much solution on. So with this, it finally puts it on really nice and fine, and
You'll need a shovel with me.
really evenly. You won't need a shovel. Really nice and evenly, and I'll show you how evenly very shortly. It is really good. That the best thing ever, to be honest. And then obviously we've got the medium tan, which we will be showing on application. And then we've got the application mitt. Now this is really nice and soft. It's waterproof inside. You literally put it on, put the mousse on there, and then that's when you start applying the tan. And then we do have, it's new to LJ's, it's literally just come in this past couple of days, and this is the back applicator. So let me just open it up. And literally, it is complicated using this, I'm not going to lie, but if you do have somebody who can apply it for you on your back, then get them to do it. If not, if you do live on your own, then you do need to make sure that you put the mousse across here, and then basically pop it over and put your hands in, and then that's how you do it. You rub it. There is pockets there to put your hand in, and then you rub it across the back, and that tans the back area for you. Now, washing these items, I don't wash them every time, because what you find is when you're applying your first fake tan, it soaks it in. So then what I tend to do is every other, I will actually rinse it out and wash it, and then go from there. You don't need to do it every time. The brush, however, I would just rinse that out and allow it to stand dry, and then reuse it next time. Now we do have another solution, which is a tanning drops. Now this is for your face, more so for your face than the fake tan, because it's a little less dark, if you like. So I mean, you can use both, it's entirely up to you, but I personally use the oil, and what I do is just drop it a little I'll just open it just a little bit into your own moisturiser, just a couple of drops. Mix it into your moisturiser and then apply that to your face, and it's a gradual build of the fake tan. And I've got a funny feeling that that's just gone on my fingers, so I'm going to have some brown fingers later on. So that is the full set. So you've got the facial oil, you have the prep and prime, that's to start you off the day before. Make sure you have a really good shower or a bath and scrub any areas. Now if you do have any dry skin anywhere that is there on a permanent basis, like psoriasis or anything like that, maybe a little bit on the knee, back of the knee, on your elbow, then what you do, this is the time that you do put moisturiser on, okay? So it helps to soak into that dry area. So only a tiny bit, apply that just before you put the tan on, just a tiny bit, rub it in, and then what will happen is when you apply the tan, it will soak in to that area, will help it absorb into the skin rather than sitting on that dry area. Right, Mr. Sharp, so just pop your leg up there for me, please. Have we got any questions?
None at all.
Right, okay. Can you read it?
What? My phone or like?
Phone.
Phone? Yeah, I can read it. Yeah.
Well, actually,
She's hiding off camera.
Actually, I'll have that one, please. Because as you can see, can you just pop your leg up? As you can see, this is the area that I was telling you about him having white area, skin pigmentation issues. So what I am going to do, where's my tan, is I'm actually going to apply.
She's never done this before. On me.
On Andrew, I haven't done it before, yes. So literally, I'm going to apply the tan in that area. Okay. Just in the area that he's got the white marks. Now, it won't eliminate it, but it'll reduce the severity of it. So we'll let that dry. And pop your other one up for me, please. And again, it's got just a little bit in this area here. I'll just pop a little bit in there. That's it. So we're going to just allow that to dry. So the reason for this is that we obviously it's whiter area than the rest of it. So we're giving it a really thin layer of tan. We're going to allow that to soak in. It just takes a couple of minutes to dry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm then going to do the full leg, which that area then will have 2 coats. So that means that it won't be as noticeable, the white area won't be as noticeable as what it would be if you just left it. Okay.
Another leg.
Mm?
Another leg first.
Yeah, do you want to bring that back up? Okay, so I'm going to use my mitt now. So for any big areas, you need to use your mitt. And always do it in circular motions. Now, if for any reason you don't like using mitts or you don't want to use a mitt, always make sure that your fingers are closed when you do, if you want to apply it, you know, by hand or even with a glove. Make sure your fingers are closed and you do circular motions, and that's simply to stop the streakiness, because if you were to apply like that, then you will gather tan in your fingers there, and that's what causes the streakiness of a fake tan. So my personal opinion would be to buy a mitt, but if you can't, don't worry, just make sure you keep your fingers closed as you are applying it, and always in circular motion, and that way it will be nice and even as it's applying. So that one's just about dry. It still looks a little bit wet because of his hairy legs, but don't worry, once it's soaked in properly, it will look quite good. So we are now going to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You can see the pigmentation there. You know, when I did the spray tan, there were so many ladies that came to me. You know, if they were going out or going to a special occasion, they did ask me, you know, if they could have a tan. And this is what I used to do. I used to spray that area first to give them a little bit of a base tan, and then we used to do the whole body. So, and you know, it made confidence for that particular them particular ladies really good, because you couldn't see it as much. You still could see a little bit, but you couldn't see it as much. So
Jackie's
literally
asking how much is the product? How much is it?
that one's £18, the actual mousse, and it's a 200ml bottle, so it's really good value for its money. Your prep and prime, I think that is £15. Your kabuki brush is £18, and you've got your mitts, depending on what mitt you're wanting, they're from £8 right up to £15. So they are all different sizes as we depending which one you want. So that is your mousse, basically. That is your mousse. Please don't worry if it's slightly green. Please don't worry, it's just the base tan. What you see there is just the guide tan that shows you that you have applied it in every area. It will be brown instantly, but when you wash it off 8 hours later, that's when your true tan comes out, and you won't see any green. So if it, you know, when you do open it and then you put it away for a while, then you reopen it again, it may go green. Not all of it does, but it all depends, and then that's purely because it's oxidized, it's been shaken too much, or it's not in the right temperature. But it doesn't ruin the tan, I promise you. Just still apply it, it will be absolutely fine. Mine at home is green because I haven't used it enough, to be honest, and I normally do, but I haven't, and I just apply it as normal and then wash it off, and it's absolutely fine. So that is your tan. So literally all you do is apply it to the skin and do your circular motions, making sure that you do cover all area. Things we have to do, eh?
I'm watching it on replay when I get back. I forgot about this one.
And then just keep applying it, circular motion to finish it off, and make sure that it's a nice even colour. Right there.
Fine.
Now again, you know, we designed this on the basis that we got rid of the smell, because burnt biscuit, that's how it did actually smell beforehand, burnt biscuit of anybody else's, and it was atrocious. And we did say to the supplier, is there a possibility we can actually get rid of that smell? And he's done it. It's now baby powder, and it smells amazing now when you do apply the actual tan. And then obviously for the next 8 hours you're not smelling that awful smell. Okay, so that's it. That's as easy it was. Obviously do check and make sure that you've covered everywhere. You can see a nice even tan, so you can see if you've missed any area at all. And what I'm going to do now, you can put that one down for a minute please. I'm going to do the feet, okay? So literally just pop it on again. Circular motions, making sure that you cover all areas. Don't worry too much if you're painting it on like that, but just finish it off with a circular motion, because then that will make sure that it's all covered, and it's all covered nice and evenly. So can you see how well that covers, and it hasn't sat anywhere thick and lumpy to make it look any you know, not even in any shape or form. That's it. It's literally, you are literally just painting yourself, and that's it. That's one leg done, just as easy as that. Do you want to pop that down and I'll do your other one? So what I tend to do, I always get the bulk out the way first, and then I do the gentle touches. Don't do the top area when you're doing the gentle touches. I tend to do this area first, then I use the kabuki brush, and then I do the top part, because obviously if you're bending, if you've already done that and you're bending over to do that part, then you'll get your belly brown. So always do this part first, because then once you've done that part, when you do the brush area, you're just filling in with the brush, if you know what I mean. Then you're not doubling up on the tan. Oh, wrong. Typical. You're not bothered, are you? Huh?
Not at all.
No. Okay. So you can see how nice and brown it's going. When if you give me couple of minutes for that one to dry. I'm actually going to put a second coat on that and just show you the difference between one coat and two coats. I always put two coats on to make it really dark if I'm going out. But what I tend to do is if it's just a daily routine, then I'll just put one on. Just bend your knee this way a bit. Thank you. Are you alright? Not too much.
You're only missing any.
I'll not miss any, you're alright. Because I've been doing this for many years, ladies, is you know, you just literally I can do it blindfolded, but you just need to make sure that you are covering all areas, so double check it and make sure that you have done. And then yeah, obviously then that means that you're not having any patchiness, white patchiness. So again, we're just applying with the brush. This will be sterilised, by the way, ladies, once I've finished with them.
Oh, me?
Don't like feet. Yeah, you'll be sterilised. Don't like feet, don't like touching feet. When I was a beautician, I hated doing feet. I always used to put Rachel and Sarah in, and they used to have them all. Just one of them things, isn't it? Right, okay, so that is another application done. So that looks amazing. So what I'm going to do then, we've got any questions? Or
No, nobody's talking to me at all.
Oh, that's because you need,
Oh, hang on, somebody just shot up there.
Okay, so you can ask
Are
the
you going
question.
Are you doing the starter pack?
We did do the starter pack, but it never sold as a pack. Because they're literally just the same size as what we got. We can't get any minis, unfortunately. We have to buy them as they are. But we will. I will have to have a look at the quantities of the stock that we do have in order to be able to do a little package together. We did do them once upon a time, but we haven't for a little while because we ran out of solution, and I don't think it ever got put back on. So. Right, can I have that leg back up there for me, please?
It's all go, isn't it?
It is. Now, you know when I said to you, I always do 2 if I'm going out, but I never do 2 on my feet, because your feet are the most sensitive area that you haven't got a lot of skin, so it tends to stay on your feet longer than necessary. So what I tend to do is I just do from ankle up the second time round, and honestly when you shower it off it won't make any difference whatsoever. So just pop your leg up a little bit. Thank you. So I'm going to apply the second round now, and this is only because I want to show you the difference between doing 1 and 2 tans, what colour it will be once it's settled. I mean, obviously I can't give you the true colour because that'll be in 8 hours time. Now maybe I should take a photo of Andrew's legs tonight when he's had a shower, and then I'll pop it on VIP for you. You're right there.
Oh yeah, fine.
Are you sure? I'm only going to do 1 leg twice, ladies.
You look a fool all day then.
He's off out in a bit. So he's going to have 1 leg darker than the other. But you'll be alright, won't you?
Yeah.
You're always up for a game for a laugh, aren't you? Just pop your leg up for me, you're twisting it. Okay. That's it. And all done. And that's all you need. Just a bottle and your applicator, and definitely a kabuki brush on that one. So that's it. You want me to read some of the
You can
messages?
read comments now if you want.
You are a good sport, Andrew.
I know,
Can
I'm
you
amazing.
tan on a night and shower in the morning? You can, Sarah. You can tan at any time of the day. Don't touch your legs, please. You can tan at any day, any time of the day with this one, because within 20 minutes it's dry completely. Completely dry to the extent where you put a white pair of trousers on, it will not come off. So honestly, it's fantastic. You don't, once upon a time when you were applying fake tan, you had to have your fake tan bedding and PJs on. You don't with this. Honestly, it does not come off on your bedding. Well done, Andrew. Can you tan on a night and shower the next morning? You can, yeah. Yeah. Apply it. Well, you can apply it any time. If you prefer to sleep on it, then that's even better, especially when it's starting to develop. And if you are at work and you put it on in the morning, you'll be nice and lightly tan, but by the time the 8 hours is over, your natural tan will be then coming out, and it'll be a little bit darker than normal. So if you're not bothered about that, then you can literally do it at any time. Andrew will need to wear long trousers tomorrow. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. You are a good sport, Andrew. Can you tell? He looks absolutely over the moon. That's his sarcastic look, believe me. And he has plenty of them. You've done that before, Andrew. You're twisting your foot like a pro. Is Andrew up for a makeup tutorial? Are you up for a makeup tutorial? No. Yeah, I think he'll draw the line to that. And wearing women's clothes, I think he draws the line to that, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Good job, Andrew. Okay, so do we have any questions regarding the tan? Give that man a medal. No. No. He's got to get involved somehow, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you two are lovely work together. It becomes a trial, doesn't it? Yeah. When you're working and living together, it's really, really hard. We thought it was going to be okay to begin with, but it has its moments. It really does. Especially when he goes home and I'm in a bad mood because things haven't worked out the way I wanted them to, and then he takes all the brunt to it. So. Yeah.
Not like a lion hunter.
Yeah, that's right. Well done, Andrew. Great demonstration. My LJ's order has just arrived. Fantastic, Michelle. You're going to do the top of his legs now. No, we're not doing his top of his legs, but we'll show you the difference in a minute once it's soaked in properly. Well done, Andrew. You're a good sport. Fantastic. So have we got any questions regarding the tanning at all? Please do fire away. If you think of a question a little later on, either pop it on this post or you can private message the LJ's page and I will get to answer them. I will get to answer them for you. Any questions whatsoever. So literally what you see on Andrew's leg is the guide tan. And then once you've washed it off after 8 hours, you're supposed to leave it on 8 hours for it to fully develop. Then take a shower. Don't really use soap. I don't use soap. What I tend to do is just have a shower and just rub it down with water, then leave it dry. But when you're drying yourself with a towel, pat dry. You don't rub it because obviously it's all down to skin layers. So the more you rub, the more you shower, the more you bathe, the more you swim, the quicker the tan disappears. So it's all about looking after the skin layers that are actually on there. So you pat dry your body and then you moisturize. The more you moisturize, the longer the tan will last, but also it will help to come away nice and evenly as well, not patchy or dried out. My LJ's parcel has arrived, so I'm happy. Well done, Andrew. I'm also almost 60 years of age and never used a fake tan. Try it, Michelle.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah, you too. Yeah. I mean, if you don't need to, then that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of what I call jammy buggers out there who instantly just look at the sun and boom, they're nice and tan. And you know what? It's like they just sit there and every part of their body is tanned instantly. And then there's me, and I have to flip about 100 times to get that area of this bit, that bit, back of my leg. And it's so annoying, but I wish I had the skin that it just tans just like that, just looks at it. Yeah, Lorraine said the same. She were neither had I, Michelle, but it's fantastic. Lorraine, if you see a video went on this morning with Lorraine and Laura. They had tanned so they could show you the clothing because it was still really cold. and went miserable when they did that tan. So it's worth a try. If you don't like it, then you know you can either donate your bottle to someone, or you know, just don't use it anymore. But you know what, having a tan makes you feel a whole lot better. It personally, it gives you so much confidence, and honestly, do you feel a lot confident when you have a tan? Yeah, many people do, and that's why you go on holiday, to try and accumulate a little bit of a tan, and it makes you feel that a whole world's different. My hubby is a jammy bugger. It goes a lovely colour, and I'm fair and freckled. So you're same as me, Tracy. You have to sit about 50 different areas of your body just to get that tan, don't you? Andrew's the same. You used to tan, but you don't tan as well now, do you? I think it's because
Well, we'll now look.
I think it's because we haven't been for a little while. What's the name of the t-shirt you're wearing? Ooh, Inconsta, something like that. Inconsta, and there's only black left in stock, and they're £18. So that is it then. If you've got no questions whatsoever, then that is it. But like I say, if you do get, oh, thank you, Kim, best tan I have ever used, so easy to use, thank you so much. If you do have any questions a little later on, then please do message the page and I will answer, or you can pop a comment on this post and we will answer as they come in. I go red then tan, but my freckles go brown. Yeah, and then they all intermingle, don't they? I don't get so many freckles now as what I used to, but I used to be the same. I did. Couldn't tan. But then obviously a few years ago I used to have a sunbed shop, and I did used to make sure I went on a sunbed before I went on holiday, and that sort of allowed me to tan that little better, but stop burning, because burning was the issue for me. Right, so I think we're about done. So don't forget, tonight we have Sarah coming to join us, and I'm sure Olivia would like to say hello to you as well. So before we do, I'm just going to get Andrew to stand up, and I'm going to show you.
I've got a line, look.
Ooh,
That's
he's
a
got
line.
a line. So can you see that, ladies? Just turn to the side, Andrew, please. Let's see. Can you see the line there? And that's the tan. So it's not too dark, it's not in your face, you know, oh, you've had you've got fake tan on. It's literally just nice and nice and even and natural looking.
Yvonne Plummer says, are you getting any shorter shorts in?
We are, yes. Yeah. There's lots coming in, Bonnie. I know you keep asking for different things, but honestly I can't name half of what's coming in because I don't even know what I've ordered, because I've ordered that much stuff. So they are all coming in. There's lots of different designs. I will be honest with you, we don't have many short shorts. I have ordered some, but we don't have many, and that's simply because a lot of our ladies don't use shorter shorts. They prefer longer shorts. And if you know, obviously if there's only a small percentage of ladies who wear the shorter ones, then I won't bring a lot in. I won't bring lots and lots of different designs in. So we will be bringing some in.
Diane said, that looks brilliant, the tan.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Nice and natural. And you saw how easy it was to apply it. It was so easy. I mean, you're going to look at Chuffy. Do you want me to do that other leg again?
No, fine.
You sure? Okay. Not that he's bothered.
Don't look at my own legs.
No, okay. So what I'll do tomorrow then, I will take tonight when he's had a shower, I will take a photo of his legs, and then you'll be able to see the finishing touch of it as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. You know, like I say, if there's any questions, please do fire them away. It is the best tan ever on the market, honestly. It smells right, it's not sticky when you've applied it. Within 10 minutes it's dry. You can put a white t-shirt on or a white pair of trousers and it doesn't come off underneath, unless you've got some really harsh cotton, you know, rubbing on it, then it may come off a little bit, but other than that it won't come off. And it's just the best, most natural fake tan that you can get on the market. So hopefully, if you haven't tried it now before, you will have a little bit of confidence now in order to be able to apply it yourself.
Kate Drink says it's really interesting and no biscuit smell, which is good.
Yes, no biscuit smell, because honestly that was the worst smell. That was the worst part about a fake tan. And when I used to apply it, I used to have to apply it at night time, go to bed, and it used to keep me awake because the smell was awful. But this is baby powder and it smells divine. It does.
And Mandy says thank you for that, it was really helpful.
Oh, good. Thank you for that. You know, we always like a bit of feedback on you know, if any of our lives tutorials or anything is welcome. So if you do want me to do it again, then please let me know, and then we'll do it all over again in a couple of weeks time, just to give you another basic idea. But if you didn't watch it all, then you can watch on replay, or watch on replay as you apply in yours, then it'll give you an idea on how to do it. But honestly, once you've done it once, you'll wonder what you're frightened of, because it's so easy to apply. It really is. Right, we're going to get off then, so we'll see you tonight. Don't miss it, 7 o'clock. Bye.